Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Tam. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'll be doing a introducing me video just so you guys can get to know me a little bit better and just jump straight into it. My name is Tam, obviously, right? Um how did I get into K-pop? I originally back in the day, it was this cable show called Music Choice. And on there, it had like different music videos and everything. And on there, it specifically had Wonder Girls Tell Me. Now, mind you, this was in English, so I had no idea that this was considered K pop. I just thought it was like pop music or whatever. And I really liked the song. So I was listening to it and everything. So I guess that was kind of my introduction into it without realizing it. However, when I went to YouTube, because back then YouTube start to get like traction and everything. At first it was like parodies and stuff, and then it really got into like I guess overseas, and a lot of people start using YouTube. And I remember seeing this colorful music video, this thumbnail. I clicked on it, and it was the Girls' Generation. It was their song called "The Boys." And it was so good. Like the cinematography, the song, mind you, that was also in English. So I didn't know that it was in a different language. I just thought that, you know, it was in English. Yeah, I had no idea what K-pop was then, right? But yeah, so that was when I really started getting into it from SNSD. And so the next group that I found that was interesting was FX and 21. FX because I liked the songs at the time. And then somebody that was from that group stuck out to me was Amber. I just thought she was different. And yeah, that really caught my attention. The same thing for 21, CL, obviously. I was a really huge fan of their own song called Falling in Love. I just really like that song. And her rapping on that was just immaculate. It was immaculate. It was so great. But I was more so into the girl groups like Sister. I really love Sister. All their songs, even Sister 19. Like I thought that was amazing. Um you had 4 Minute. 4 Minute was really good. So a lot of the older like girl groups, or not older, like I think they're called Generation 3 or Generation 3, 4, probably 2. I like the girl groups and I catered to them. The reason why I didn't really care for the boy groups, now don't fight me, because some of these stands are a little crazy and they want to stab you. Don't fight me. Well, here in the States, I was a believer. So I was really interested in Justin Bieber. You had One Direction, you had Mindless Behavior, then you had Twilight. It was just a lot of fandoms and everything that was going on here. So I was probably like in elementary school when Justin Bieber came out, and then middle school and One Direction came out. So I honestly got into K-pop when I was like in high school. And by that time, I was kind of over all the stands and the delusions and the psychosis, right? So yeah, I was just kind of over it at that time. Been there, done that. And although I like the male group's personality, there wasn't really a male group that stuck out to me except for Big Bang, which was like Taeyang, and Top. Those was my two favorites. And then of course you have like G Dragon and Daesung or whatever. But yeah, Top and Taeyang was the one who stood out to me because I like some of their music, but I wasn't necessarily a stan. But that was kind of like, I think they were called the second generation. But that was a generation that I actually liked. And I was there for it a little bit. Um But in the States, I listen to hip hop, R&B, and so naturally, when I'm listening to different cultures and their music, I more so gravitate towards pop, R&B, and rap, right, and hip hop. And so that's when I got into K hip hop and K R&B. And one of the main like forerunners for that was Jay Park. You had the whole AOMG. So that was Greg Gray. I don't think he was a rapper. I think he was more a producer. He made some good beats though. Um, Simon Dominic, Loco, Ugly Duck. So I was listening to that. Um, there was this artist named Reddy, of course, Sick Hay. I was listening to him as well. So yeah, I was more so into. I switched from K-pop into K hip hop and R&B when I was in high school. So that was, yeah, that was then. But recently, I will say that I watch a lot more like variety shows. It's this one variety show. It's called Marry Me or something, when like K-pop or celebrities come together and pretend to be married. I think it's called Happily Married, if I'm not mistaken. You also have this other variety show, not variety show, but it's a show to where it touched base on people who are having kids or are unfinancially stable and are young. And I really like that show because I used to watch 16 and Pregnant. So yeah, it kind of goes, right? Recently this new TV show on Netflix came out. It's called Singles Inferno. I watched the first one with Gia, which was amazing. Like she was really cool. I liked her. That was my favorite cast member in her season. And then another one, oh yeah, I didn't watch 2 or I didn't watch 3, but I did watch season 4, and that was really great. That was really good. Um my favorite member ended up being Jian, number 1, right? And then it was Eugen. Eugen because I feel like we have similar personalities. And I picked Jian because she was just really pretty and beautiful. I'm also again, I'm not really into anime, but I'm watching like Family Spy. And then when I was younger, I watched Horu. I think that's the name of the TV show. I'm not completely sure, but I just recently watched I Spy, and that was really good. I really like that. So if you have any recommendations of like animes and or like TV shows or variety shows that you would want me to watch, please recommend that. Um, also like reading books and everything. More so, I'm trying to get more into fantasy. But I really like thriller, psychological, romance, fantasy, like the whole shindig. So if you guys have any recommendations, please let me know. Um, I've done reactions to going back to K-pop, right? I've done reactions to Rose. I think I pronounced her name. It's either Rose or Rosie. Rose. I did a reaction to one of her performances. I also did reactions to Ginny. I prefer like songs that does sound like Rose's new album, right? 3 a.m. because I really like that. But if you have any suggestions of like any songs that you guys would like me to listen to, that would be greatly appreciated. Some of the newer groups, which is probably not that new, is Red Velvet. That song called by Red Velvet is called Psycho and Bad Boy are really good. So yeah. Eek. Um but yeah, so I was more so interested in that. I also like watching like vlogs and stuff and just podcasts. So if you guys have any like interesting podcasts or vlogs that you want me to react to or even discuss on this channel, please let me know, right? Thank you guys for getting to know me. Um, if you guys have any more questions about me specifically, just write them below. And if there's anything that you want to see me do on this channel, write them below. Just make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And let's be on this journey together. So, yeah, that is it. My name is Tam, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.